Hi everyone, welcome to Cooking in HD. It's Bart. It's been a little while since I made a video for everyone. Today I'm making skirt steak fajitas. I've actually marinated them in my homemade marinade, and I've made a salsa to go along with them. And here they are right here. I just want to show you what you're in for. So these are straight off the grill, and we're gonna cut these up, and you can see they're nice, pink and rare on the inside, and well grilled on the outside. And that's just how I want them. I've made these on my charcoal grill, and I'm going to show you how to serve these up, how to plate them up into delicious fajitas with all of the trimmings. So if this looks good to you, and I can't imagine that it doesn't, stick around. I'm going to show you how to make these skirt steak fajitas, which I've marinated in my homemade marinade, and I'm serving them with my homemade salsa as well. I hope you enjoy. Cheers. Let's start off with the marinade for our skirt steak. In this bowl I have 1 large clove of garlic minced, and I've taken 1 jalapeno pepper, taken the seeds from it, and given it a fine mince with a sharp knife. I've got 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, ground and toasted. I've got the juice of 1 lime, about 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, a few glugs of olive oil, a 1/4 cup of ketchup, and a few pinches of salt to balance the sweetness of the brown sugar. And we'll take those and combine them into a bowl. And there's our marinade and the consistency. Now, let me show you what my skirt steak looks like. You can see it's got long sort of muscle striations in there. There's some fat. You might have to cut a little bit of that off. Actually, that's not too bad. Here's a piece I'll probably cut off. And so you're gonna get this long strip like that of skirt steak. And what you want to do is put the skirt steak in a resealable Ziploc bag like this, and then once you've done that, I'll just add the marinade to the Ziploc bag and leave for about 4 to 8 hours in the fridge. Right, well, let's go over the ingredients for the salsa that will complement our skirt steak fajitas. You'll need 1 avocado, 1 jalapeno pepper, which will be minced after I remove the seeds and give it a fine chop, 2 or 3 green onions. I'm going to use about half of this large red onion, 1 lime, salt and pepper to taste. And unfortunately, I don't have any fresh, ripe tomatoes, so I'm going to use canned tomatoes. It's not ideal, but it'll get the job done. And you can also add cilantro. I don't like cilantro, so I'm obviously leaving it out. But if you like it, give it a fine chop and throw it in the salsa as well. Okay, so I've given the red onions a fine chop along with the green onions. And I've cut up the avocado. So I'm going to put this into a large mixing bowl. And then to that, I'm going to add my tomatoes. Of course, if you had fresh tomatoes, you would simply give them a dice. These canned tomatoes, I've drained them. And over here, I've got my minced jalapeno. And you want to be pretty, use this sparingly because it's going to add a lot of heat, obviously. I think that's going to be enough. And I'll just cut up some this lime and squeeze some lime juice in there, and then give it a mix, season with salt and pepper. Okay, so let me show you what I've done here. I've got on just the one side of my barbecue all of my hot coals, and none on this side. And that's because I want to concentrate the heat, and I'm going to put the skirt steaks, which are hanging out over here, on sort of a crosswise direction directly over the super hot coals. So here we go. And the other one. All right, literally a few minutes. Okay, so let me show you what I have. I'm so proud of this. I've got my homemade salsa on the side, on both sides actually. It's sitting on a bed of lettuce with some grated cheddar cheese. I've got the meat, the skirt steak. You see it's nice and pink and rare on the inside, and I put a few dollops of sour cream on top. Is that heavenly or what? Now, I know that a lot of fajitas are served with corn tortillas. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use this flour tortilla, and literally I'm just gonna wrap it up like this. I'm gonna make a mess of myself, but check that out. That is looking fabulous. Okay, here's a taste test right here. Oh man. Okay. The skirt steak is amazing. It's crispy on the outside. It's got that tang from the marinade, and on the inside, it's butter soft. You can't go wrong with this. I promise you, if you make this, you're gonna be an absolute hero in your household, as I'm about to be right about now. All right, guys. Kids are calling me. I gotta go. I'll see you next time on Cooking in HD. Cheers.